ultimate goal is to be one of the best sprinters in history. You know, my name up there with Michael Johnson, Jesse Owens, Carl Lewis, you know, all the great people out there. And I feel that I can accomplish that.
Justin Gatlin is the latest in a long line of sprint sensations to emerge from the USA. At last month's Indoor World Championships in Birmingham, England, the 21-year-old confirmed his growing reputation by storming to gold in the 60 meters. It was a stunning performance in only his third professional event. To discover more about one of the most promising talents in athletics today, Trans World Sport traveled to the hotbed of American sprinting, Raleigh in North Carolina. Born in Brooklyn, New York, but raised in Pensacola, Florida, Gatlin showed promise from an early age.
I was faster than all the kids on the block on foot, and I just got the idea, you know, hey, we used to race on foot, and then we used to race on bikes, and I was like, I'm beating them either way it goes. So I'm like, how about if I race you on foot, and you get on your bike, and I see if I can beat you? And I could, and I felt in that way I was fast and I had a gift.
His talent developed quickly at the University of Tennessee, where he picked up 5 NCAA sprint titles. He was also the first athlete since 1956 Olympic 100-meter gold medalist Bobby Morrow to win back-to-back 100 and 200-meter collegiate championship rings. However, his future was cast into uncertainty last May when it was announced that he tested positive for an amphetamine during the 2001 US Junior Championships. He was given a 2-year suspension by the sport's governing body, but had it lifted 2 months later after an appeal. The IAAF accepted that Gatlin had a genuine medical explanation for his positive test. He'd been taking prescription medicine which contained amphetamine for the condition ADD, attention deficit disorder, which he was diagnosed as having at the age of 9.
At first I was very sad. I felt that my name was tainted, and I felt that it would ruin my track career and my future. And it didn't work out that way. In fact, it had a positive twist to it. More people, it showed me who really cared for me. It showed me that the people out there who were in my corner, and it also showed me that I'm a strong person. I can get over that.
Gatlin has since stopped taking the medication, believing that he can manage without it. With his career back on track, Gatlin left Tennessee last September and moved to Raleigh to train under coach Trevor Graham. Until recently, Graham coached triple Olympic champion Marion Jones and 100-meter world record holder Tim Montgomery. But he sees even greater things for his new charge.
He's got a little bit more ways to go. I think about by the time the Olympic rolls around, he should be one of the best sprinters on the planet, if probably the best sprinter on the planet.
One of the biggest challenges for professional sprinters is the psychological battle among competitors prior to a race.
I don't think about my competition. I just think about my lane and think about what I have to do. Because once you start thinking about your competition and what are they thinking about and are they scared of me, because, you know what I'm saying, it takes away from your game. And I feel that if I just go out there and just focus on myself, I have all the energy I need for my race instead of thinking about somebody else's race.
It's like the saying, hard nut to crack. He's very hard to crack. Even in the warm-up, he's so focused, and he's just having a lot of fun right now that he's just well prepared. And you can't say too much about this kid. This kid is just all natural overall.
Gatlin's personal best for the 100 is 10.08 seconds, and for the 200, 19.98. In his professional debut at the Millrose Games in February, he finished ahead of Maurice Green in the 60 meters, and 2 weeks later won the US Indoors 60 meters crown. He then announced his arrival into the big time by claiming gold at the World Indoors in England, his first trip outside the States.
That was a whole blueprint of how it was going to happen. A lot of Europeans didn't know who I was, or, you know, what kind of competition I had for the British or the world. And I felt that I set myself up right at the right time, and winning the World Championship and the U.S. Nationals shows that I'm a very good competitor for the future.
Although Gatlin has left collegiate competition behind, he has not done the same with his college education. He attends St. Augustine College in Raleigh, where he's pursuing a degree in communications and taking classes in political science and photography. Gat is also a keen chess player.
It's just like running. First, there's just regular basic technique, you know, just moving a piece, you know what I'm saying? And then you strategize, and then you learn how to do things, go on the circuit and running well, and what meets to go to and what pieces to move, you know, and what are your good pieces and what can work for you.
He regularly beats former US long jumper and now member of his management team, Llewellyn Starks.
See, you can have that one.
Gatlin's performances on the track so far this season have given emphatic notice that compatriots Maurice Green and Tim Montgomery and England's Dwayne Chambers will not have it all their own way at the World Championships in Paris later this year. And looking further ahead to the 2004 Athens Olympics, expect Justin Gatlin to be amongst the medals.
I feel that I have a lot to work on. I can make my technique better, get stronger, even get more experience in my racing. And I feel that the competition that we have out there in the world right now and in the United States is the prime time to go out there and do it. I mean, a lot of people are gunning for the top, and it's the right motivation for me to get to the Olympics and get that gold.
It's not the paparazzi.
Subscribe now to our YouTube channel for the very best of Trans World Sports.